Hey guys, my fellow toy collectors and station builders. So what I wanted to do is, of course, you've all probably seen pictures of these different pieces I've been slowly but surely coming up with. That's that tower shelf that's old and my neighbor wasn't going to use, so I just got it a few weeks ago. And that's the table that you'd seen back a month and a half or more ago, that I built that table that all this stuff is on. And then I built this other table that I got a bunch of stuff on. You can see I hadn't painted that table yet. Here's the first thing, that I built a few months back when I first borrowed the saw and got my drill. But what I wanted to show y'all was the day before I broke my arm. On this table here this is a structure I built. I guess it was on a Monday because I got hit by that car on a Tuesday. But if you'll look, this is like an old drawer, but I took the backing off. And so this is going to be the bottom level of what I think this is going to be, is the bar or the entrance to where you go in to have drinks and all that. And you got different levels. And I guess I'll figure all that out. I'm thinking certain levels are for like VIP, and probably at the bottom when you first go in, that's where your regular people will be. But here's the wall that I've had for a long time that I'd built. Well, I actually didn't build this wall. I got that from a construction site, already put together like that, and then I spray painted it. And I've put that panel, you'll notice, came from Raul, from Mecca Station. Got that months ago and then glued that on there, and I've slowly put pieces, if you'll see, other pieces onto the wall. And then last week, before I broke my arm, I had put this piece I built up on the table, put the wall to the back. So the wall is actually going to be part of the wall that doesn't have anything on it, will be kind of the wall to the back of the first level here. But what I wanted to do is I'm going to set this. I've done tested it out. I hope you can see this okay, like right here. I'm not sure how everything's going to be arranged eventually, but I know that I'll clear all this off and then start over, figuring out what starts at the bottom, where I'm going to put everything. I may move this shelf over to that table, because what I want to do, if you'll remember several months ago, also a month and a half or two ago, I had, and sorry about the mess you see, but you see this, this old shelving thing I'd had in my room. I started with putting this piece of presswood on the top, and it extends. If you'll notice, it extends much like that other piece I built. My hope is to put two legs underneath here and then create an extra extension from that corner out, which will be another whole level added to it that goes with the second level there. But my hope also is to take this piece back. Sorry about the camera work, but I'm working with one arm here. I want to bring that piece that I just showed you over to here, and what I'm wanting to do is it'll be on one of these tables, and it'll be turned to where that level that extends out, like you'll have a little bit of a space between the tables like there is now, but they'll come a little closer together, so that the part that extends out on that will actually extend over to the other table, and that's where the legs will come in, and then there'll be a level there. So until I get my arm healed and am able to move all this stuff around easily, I won't be able to do much on that end of station building. I see a doctor tomorrow about a deep cleaning on the wound on my back, because they are not going to do surgery on my arm until I get all this infection out of my body. It's not a major thing infection-wise, but it won't ever heal if they don't do a deep cleaning. So because they're afraid if they put screws in my arm, that infection could get into my bloodstream, and then, you know, the body sees a piece of metal in your body as an, you know, it's a foreign object. And then if that infection's flowing through me, it might start infecting inside my arm and cause a lot more trouble. But as you can see, after I'd broke my arm a few days later, I'd had my friend's grandson over, and I'd pulled out some of my toys, showing him all my stuff. Like, I've got that up on the top there. There's my old Cad Bane. What, it's new to me, but old. You know, it's from several years ago. Of course, it ain't the new one they're coming out with. I'm going to get one of those. But you can see what I was working on. And of course, that's the little box, one of the little box crates I'd bought and painted. And I was just trying out ideas. It won't go where that is probably. What I'm wanting to do also is on the sides here, if you can see, I want to come, like I want to put a wall here, fill that in. And there's a door I also got from Mecca Station that will go on the station. Once I figure out and get structures in order and in place, then I can begin to think about where that door will go, and then I'll begin painting it. Or I may paint it as I'm trying to wait for all this stuff to get done and my arm healing. But what I want to do is have walls on each end covered in, but I want to extend, I want to have some sort of flooring coming out here that's almost like a deck. And then you'd have a door on each side representing where people can come and go. They can go from the inside level to the outside onto like a balcony. Same with over here. I probably will put legs on this corner and then build over and make a balcony type thing right there, and a door on the wall there. I know this is shoddy cameramanship, and, you know, just forgive me. There's a few of those comics I got. I have yet to get into those and read them. The Mars Attacks, they look really cool. I'm going to try to go back to the same place. They had some more of these I want to get. And if you'll remember the pictures I posted, there's that figure from Lockdown Production that they sent me. But I'm going to leave it at that. I didn't intend for this to be a 7-minute video, but this is for fun. It's something fun to do, and it gets my mind occupied. So y'all have a good rest of your day. Till next time, Mr. Cloud, say to the eternal moment, over and out. Keep playing with them action figures, guys.